Greg the Egg here, Blackmore Rules. So does Slade. I got to see them a few years ago live at Sweden Rock. They were phenomenal. This is a double live album, live at the BBC. Great pictures. Double CD. Well, anyway, and Brian Vollmer of Helix said that Noddy Holder, the singer for Slade, was one of his total big influences, and I don't blame him. But this is a big edition of rock t-shirts again. And what do we have here? Mark from Saskatchewan, did you put this here? All right, in honor of him, I just bought a t-shirt from him because he's involved with this Canadian vinyl record store in Saskatchewan. He's nice enough to be emailing me back and forth, make sure I got the shirt, and great shirt. And his store isn't just a record store, it's got a deal where I might have to take advantage of this because I'm trying to get a Ramones tribute band going, the Razones, and if we ever record anything live, it would be fun to send the music to Mark and they can get it put on vinyl. So I don't know how, I just kind of scanned the website, but wow, nice to have a connection in high places, that's for sure. But anyway, it's about the other t-shirts. Don't want this to get too long, but anyway, this was shipped to me quickly and nicely, so thank you. I'll wear that proudly. I was going to wear it, but was going to have trouble showing it on the video very well. So, okay, here we go. This is one that the Prince of Rock Water 7 Parts Unknown gave me. He's a member of the AC/DC fan club, and they get, I don't know, deals on stuff or shirts and stuff, and presto! He came to my house and said, here, there's a shirt for you. So it's pretty darn nice. I love the back. AC/DC Highway to North America concert t-shirt. And I didn't go see them in Vancouver recently, but I did get to talk to a few people that went, and no one was disappointed. Pretty darn nice shirt. Man, that's like unreal. Next. This is one I missed out on when I was doing the A's, but this is a great shirt. Cover of the album Power Play, if I'm not mistaken. Excellent. But the back is the best part. You'll find out where I bought this from. April Wine. The one and only European concert, Sweden Rock 2004. And when I went to see April Wine in Prince George here, some girl tapped me on the shoulder and said, nice shirt. So wow, it's what the first compliment I ever got from a girl before. Of course it was because April Wine, but oh well. At my age, I don't get picky. Okay, here's one I just picked up in, I don't know where it was, somewhere in Ireland or Scotland, I can't remember, but it's just in a music store, and they had this Deep Purple Europe 2008, which I can't even remember if there's anything on the back. Oh yes, there is, of course. Monsters of Rock is the first one out of Spain. I don't know. I just love concert shirts that have the concerts on the back, especially when they're like European, Copenhagen, and I don't know. Riga is the last one. But yeah, it's a pretty darn nice shirt. Any Deep Purple shirt's a great shirt, but here we go next. And this person's coming to Prince George here in a little bit, backing up Heart. Joan Jett, I just saw her in Montebello, Quebec. Got a big, what's it called? Amnesia Rock Fest. Of course I forget that name, but it's a great rock festival in between Ottawa and Montreal, right in between them and sort of the middle of nowhere, but it was a great concert. But Joan Jett, and she still looks like she's 20 years old. It's not fair. I can have all the makeup and liposuction going and it still look like I'm 80, but oh well. Nothing on the back, but that shirt was cheap. Can't remember where I got that, but pretty darn happy I did. Next, this was just a thrift store find. I don't even know if I have any of their albums, but they do have a couple of good songs that I know of, and the band's lit. And there is the concert dates on the back type thing, so I thought it was a pretty neat shirt. I don't think I've actually even worn it yet. But I guess I should, because it's a pretty unique shirt, I don't know. Rather than the old standards. Oh, Vancouver's in there too. Home of the Vancouver Canucks, who just lost to New Jersey. No! Well, that's a pretty cool shirt. Here's just a Prince George one, but it has dinosaurs on it, so it's a band. They're now called the Statistics, but they're kind of power pop, punk. But they used to be called Lost Cause 34, and the drummer was like 12 years old, and the guitarist was like 14. And I saw them grow up last 10 years, and really good. They did a great version of My Hero by the Foo Fighters, but I just thought that was kind of a neat shirt. Nothing on the back. Here we go. This was a thrift store find. I couldn't believe it. A Loverboy, this was only a few years ago, but yeah, Loverboy Canada-US tour. And I just saw Loverboy a few years ago, and one of my, maybe the best bass solo I've ever seen in my life. It's even featured on YouTube. Spider Sinyev, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but he used to be with Streetheart 2 on Streetheart's first album, maybe even a few more, but he's phenomenal. And there's him and the drummer for Loverboy. I should remember his name. But anyway, they do kind of a battle, and it's just look up maybe bass solo. I don't know how you find it on there, but it's unreal. Best bass solo I've ever seen. Anything on the back? No. Okay, next. Now, a band I've seen, I think 4 times or maybe 5. I can't remember. It's a shirt from the first time I saw them. What a great shirt. Unreal shirt. Got to see them live at Reno, Nevada. That was my birthday present. I just had this envelope. I opened it up. Said, oh, there's 2 tickets for Leonard Skinner with Bad Company and Kenny Wayne Shepherd. No, that was a different show I went to. That was in Vancouver. But the Reno one was... I think they both had Bad Company and Skinner. But this was Bad Company and Skinner in Reno. And they're phenomenal. Such a good time vibe. Like, that's what Southern Rock, Molly Hatchet and them are unreal. Oh, what year was this? 2006? Gee whiz, I was barely even born then. But anytime you get to see Skinner, you've got to go see him. They were just here in Prince George recently too, which is amazing. Anyway, there we go. There's Skinner. Now another Skinner shirt. This is from the time they just came to Prince George just a few months ago. They were at Stuttgart. There's a Stuttgart in Denmark? Is that what that means? Stuttgart, Denmark? Come on, we have Denmark people on YouTube. Huh. I didn't know that. Anyway, Calgary. That's the back of the shirt, actually. Didn't think this through. But the front's actually quite good. I wish it wasn't this dark brown, but I guess they wanted to go with that look. But still got the concert picture. That's the main thing.
I want you to tell me who else is in the band. I know, but some of them
As good a band in the history of rock, for sure. And the live album, Double Live, One More for the Road's one of the best rock albums in history. And another Skinner shirt. I can't remember where I found this one. I found this years ago, maybe a thrift store find type thing, but pretty darn nice again. And the back's even more impressive. Legendary Scott Waters is going to be mad now. Because look who the special guest, Leonard Skinner in concert. Look at what the tour is. Special guests, Ted Nugent, Deep Purple, and Cheap Trick Tour 2001. Whoa. Who's supposed to be the headliner? Well, anyway. I wouldn't want to follow Freebird, but you can go on and on. That's a pretty nice darn shirt. Here's this one I picked up. I think they had like a 3 for $10 deal, and this was the third shirt in out of the other 2. But still, just a classic Marshall amplification. I wouldn't feel bad wearing that. Nothing on the back, but there's a cool shirt find. This was one of these with the Marshall. This was one of the 3 actually. An MC5 shirt. Never seen one of those before, and kick out the jams. Oddly enough, in my car right now is Some Enchanted Evening, the deluxe version. It was a double CD set of the live album from Blue Oyster Cult. The amazing Blue Oyster Cult! But they do Blue Oyster does an Unreal version of Kick Out the Jams. That's the song I kept playing over and over in my car. And the MC5's version's excellent too. The best songs of rock history. But that's the last shirt of the day. Oh, what do we have here? It's not a shirt, but just a poster I picked up when I went to Sweden Rock. Heaven and Hell, ZZ Top, which I missed because I can't remember who was playing at the same time. It might have been Twisted Sister, I can't remember. In Flames, I was told I was supposed to go see, but they're too heavy for me. I'm a wimp. My wife saw Journey. I saw Motorhead. The sound for Motorhead was phenomenal. I saw him here in Prince George, and the sound was kind of too loud and shrill. So it was kind of disappointing, but outdoors, the sound quality was absolutely phenomenal. Europe surprised me. Oh, the dog's bark on someone's home, maybe my wife. Europe was heavier. I guess I'm going to cut it off. There's all the other bands. Hard to see, but maybe my wife's home and I better just get off of this instead of making an ass of myself. So anyway, guess what to say. Thanks for watching, and don't forget slower traffic. Keep right. It won't turn off. It won't turn off.